Hi, if you're new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching my One Piece Chill channel, welcome back. Today we are continuing catching up on One Piece manga, and we are just on chapter 1161 in very exciting chapters in God Valley incident. Obviously, I don't think I have to say spoiler alert, but just in case, if you haven't read this chapter yet, obviously spoilers are going to happen. I'm going to read the chapter aloud, so let's get it. Let's go. Okay, wow. It's called A Love Ballad in a Hail of Arrows. That is such a beautiful title. Holy shit. But first, we have a really pretty color spread. A lot of stuff is happening here. It's all in Japanese here, so I'm not sure. One Piece base shop. It's about a One Piece shop. Look, there are plushes of everyone. What we hold in our hearts is ours forever. Oh, a plushie. That is so cute. Because one thing is a figurine. Figurines are cool, but the plush is so much cuter. And look at them. They look so adorable here. Maybe it's about like a real life shop. Look at this carrot plushie. In like right over the line what we hold in our hearts. Ah, it's so adorable. Poor Chopper. A real Chopper, so to say, is caught inside this kind of claw machine, I assume, and Brook is the claw. Luffy is carrying a lot of plushes. Oh my god, even like characters from way early chapters and characters from recent chapters, well, from Wano at least. And and Buggy is here as well. Mihawk, even as a blush, looks adorable. Yeah, this is a really cool color spread. Okay, moving on with the chapter. Oni Child Yamate and the Holy Night Shrine Pilgrimage, volume 43. The resting place of heroes. Oh, that is pretty cool. I just wish on the site where I'm reading there was translation of these lines because I cannot read Japanese, but obviously here we have names. Quick add in, I just finished reading the chapter, sorry, but we got actually translator notes. Kazuki Toki, Kazuki Oden, Shimatsuki Yasui, Uzuki Tempura, Fugetsu Omusubi, Shimatsuki Ushimaru, Taka Iso, Pedro, Kuro, Ashura, Doji. These are the names on the cover page. The remaining lanterns are too hard to determine. So we actually did get a lot of names here, which is helpful. I thought there's no translation, but it was actually in the notes. But it is a really pretty cover page. And as I said, the chapter is called A Love Ballad in a Hail of Arrows, which is beautiful. Is this like... I have to theorize. Is this about Shaki? Is this about her relationship with Rayleigh? There's just, the love blossoming here when, as they said, she's going to fall. Well, she already liked him, but for whoever saves her, maybe he will do the honors, or maybe it's about something else. Let's see, we start right away, just as last time, with a huge double page. God Valley, what happens when legends meet? Yes! The island became an inescapable flashpoint, where motive and fate erupted into a battlefield of nightmares. Yeah, I'm just still thinking about the title. I'm also thinking maybe Rox and his wife. Obviously, there's also love here. And ballad, I think, has to be something sad. So if he fails to save her and she dies, that would be a sad love ballad. And then, well, he also dies. Apparently disappears, but we assume dies, right? So that would be a really sad love ballad in my eyes. That would fit. But okay, moving on. Head for the evacuation route. I wanted to say excavation. They're going excavate celestial dragons. Okay. But there was a prize. I really wanted someone is mad. We will take the responsibility and get it for you. So the Marines are now evacuating, not excavating, the Celestial Dragons. But the Celestial Dragons are pissed like, oh, what, the hunt is now cancelled, but I had my eyes on such and such prize. responsibility. You will be taking responsibility for all of this, you idiot. We might have a chance, people are saying. Let's use this chaos to hop on a boat and slip away. Yeah, I already thought about this like last chapter, because the way the world is set in One Piece, right? It's like, oh, this is the world government is supposed to be like good. Obviously, as a readers, we don't see it this way, but I'm just thinking like how it's set for the regular person in One Piece world, right? And pirates are bad, right? So it's kind of ironic that here this island can be saved thanks to the pirates. And also I thought about the fact that when pirates plunder, obviously there are pirate crews who attack people, attack villages, and plunder. That is true to One Piece world as well. No one is like, not everyone is like our Straw Hats crew in One Piece. But when pirates attack and plunder, they do it kind of openly, could you say, right? While here we had a very deliberately planned hunt to make it rigged as much as possible, which pirates would not do, so you have more fair chances against the pirates, right? So this just highlights how rotten to the core this whole structure on the top is. If even the pirates, who are supposed to be mostly kind of bad as the idea, they are better. Like, not taking into account more honorable crews, of course. Then it becomes too plain obvious. Where's Shaki? Is she alright? Eris, Teach, where are you? Okay, so that's what Rox is thinking, that he is looking for his family, and we get the name of his wife. Well, I say wife, just like, maybe they are not married, but, you know, I think the word fits. So her name is Eris. Where did Roger go? Everyone is looking for their love. Roger is looking for Shaki, Rox is looking for Eris, and Garp is looking for Roger. Hanging there just a bit longer, Dragon is thinking, still trying to save these two kids. Which I guess his job becomes a little bit easier or a little bit harder, it's hard to say. Where are the Navy ships, he's thinking. So he is thinking to go to the Navy ship even after all of his platoon was executed. I'm not sure. More pirates. It's not this way. Yeah, he's trying to get to the Navy ship. Yeah, I see them. One of the God Knights is saying, a marine with a little bundle in his arms. So they were told to find him. Okay, maybe I should have read previous chapters, but maybe his platoon was executed because of his action? Because it was known that, no, that kind of doesn't make sense, because that person said, yeah, no one was left behind. But then I guess they got the information that some marine has survived and he got these kids. And maybe after all, Garling did want these kids, because they are targeting Dragon specifically here. They are looking for a marine with a little bundle in his arms, which is like a bit weird. I guess maybe Garling wasn't like very invested in saving these kids. He was like, well, if they do survive, if they don't survive, it's not really important. But if they do, that would be kind of nice. You know, that would be kind of cool. So maybe he kind of wanted them after all. Though I think if he really did, he could just like take them right away after he attacked basically killed their mother. Anyways, Dragon is hurt here by, I don't know, this looks kind of like a lightning bolt attack, so to say, by this cool God's Knight with two-colored hair. Got him. You're a lifesaver, Mephi. Garling would have killed me. Okay, yeah, so Garling is the one who, like, well, that makes sense, like, who else? Who wants to get them back? And we see one child here, like, plopping on the ground, but only one. Maybe that's how it happened. That's how they got separated. So we got the name for this God's Knight, Mephi. And Mephi takes, oh my god, she's so huge compared to this little baby. It's almost like she could take it with her two fingers. Wow, baby is crying. Well, we know the name, Shamrock. I'm sure that is Shamrock is crying. Who would have thought a prick like Garland could have a kid? That's almost as strange as our intriguing little kidnapper. God's Knight, Satchel's family, Saint Matthew. Interesting skirt. They also interesting horns. And I feel like the hair looks like a volcano, kinda, and huge cigar. Pretty cool design. Wait, those babies, they are my only chance to atone for helping set up this twisted murder game. Okay, this is a very interesting line, because at first we were like, okay, he just wants to save the babies because obvious reasons, right? The mom was right there. She asked him. He feels obligated, and also obviously he doesn't want two innocent little humans to die. And he is thinking like, at least I can save someone from the island. But here we have a really good line showing his motivation. He feels guilty that he unknowingly, but he did help set up this rigged game by shooting the citizens with these sleeping bullets. So he feels that by saving these two kids, he can at least somehow, atone for this. So that is very interesting. It was nice knowing you, young man, Matthew is saying, ready to kill him with a sword now. So she has lightning bolts and she has a sword. Interesting combination. We see it right away when there's like full view of her. We see the hilt of the sword on her hip. I guess that's that. Considering all the death, this is probably what I deserve, Dragon is thinking. Okay, I'm really curious what happens now. So obviously, Shanks does stay with him. Only Shamrock is in Matthew's hand right now. On the next page, holy shit, is she just murdered? Out of the way! Was this by Whitebeard and Big Mom are just coming through, and they're just, just blasting through, cutting everything in half, as well as Matthew. So I wonder, well, she is a God's Knight, and we saw them having crazy abilities, so I'm not sure if she just fucking dies right away. But she is cut in half, which does look pretty serious, So, unwittingly, Whitebeard and Big Mom are saviors of Dragon's life. That is so cool. For the last time, I was aiming at the enemy, not you, Whitebeard is saying. How many other pirate crews landed here anyway? Liar! I could have died. You wanna go right now or something? Whoa, those pirates, they're so huge, Dragon is thinking. Yeah, I mean Big Mom, obviously, but Whitebeard as well. Why do I find this kind of cute? Okay, this is a pretty cool page, and then right away we get the double page again. Damn you, Newgate! You trying to get me killed? Shiki! This isn't what we agreed on. Lin Kaida is coming up also. What are you talking about? The Rocks Pirates, if we can take them down. We will be famous, some other humans say. Like, who are these people now? I feel like the regular people on this island would have no reason to attack Rocks Pirates, especially like wanting to be famous. I think these are just some other regular pirates that came here. Hang on, all these scrubs after Shaki too, Shiki is saying. And then we see these scrubs attacked, and they do look like pirates. Get back to bed, you small fries. Yeah, because I don't think citizens of the island would attack the pirates. That would make no sense. First of all, pirates saved them, kinda. Mostly, right? Well, not really, because I think the island is going to be destroyed. But at this point, right, the pirates kinda did save them from the hunt, and then also they are themselves very scared, helpless, and chained. So I don't think they would attack. Again, these are just some other random pirates, just some little fry maybe coming also on one of the big ships, I don't know. Okay, so obviously they're easily dealt with by Shiki, Whitebeard, Big Mom, and Kaida. That is so cool. Okay, what in the world is happening on this island? Matthew is thinking. Obviously, she's okay. Yeah, that makes sense, because we did see God Knight's powers in the present time, and so they regenerate pretty well. So I guess she just regenerated. So that's well. It did look pretty lethal, but she's a God's Knight, so I think she's okay. And she still has Shamrock in her hand. While Dragon is thinking, I could probably slip away now, but I lost the babies. But she got only one, so he looks at the ground before him, and there's Shanks. I assume that's going to be Shanks. Out cold. Because he also fell on the ground when Dragon was attacked. But unlike Shamrock, who kind of plopped right away to Mephi, he stayed here. So yeah, that's basically how they separated. I assume now Dragon will just grab Shanks. Oh no, the Shanks also has to get into the Roger's crew. I'm very invested how this is going to happen. Next page. Now this is a big catch. I found a prime fishing spot. Brace yourself. Now Garp found all this collection of legends that we just saw. Brace yourselves, you big old sea kings. It's Garp, run! A fight with him will drag on too long. We ain't gonna fight back at all. I think Kaida is mad. Can it? Zeus, Prometheus. Yes, mama. Oh, they're just running away. They're like, nah, that opponent is too hard. Though 3 versus 1, they do have an advantage. But again, they're not saying we are going to lose. They're just saying like it will drag on too long. Like he's too strong of an opponent and we don't have this kind of time. That Dragon is thinking. Yeah, I wonder how he feels about this. Like that Garp probably knew about this shit. Like, what does he think about that? Or does he think that Garp probably doesn't know? Does he feel that Garp will be pissed at him for something right now because Dragon, like, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe they don't have an interaction at all. Heavenly Fire Blitz. Big Mom is using Zeus and Prometheus to attack Vice Admiral Garp. And boo, huge explosion. What was that? No, focus. This is our chance, Kuma. Okay, so yeah, we see our little runaways from Kuma's flashback here. But Garp is unfazed by the explosion, which gives us a pretty cool looking panel. This isn't even hot enough to cook a prime rib. A lean. Oh my god, what a roast. Fuck, she says. Hey, the kidnapper is probably dead and I've secured the baby. Mephi is saying, that's good enough, right? I mean, you didn't really check if he's dead. Well, she says honestly, probably. And she did get one baby, so that's something already. You know, the job is done. I'm forever in your debt. Now please get back here before Garling finds out. Yeah, so I guess Garling did want children retrieved. I think it's weird, like, you should retrieve them, like, right away before hunt starts and shit goes down, like, if you really want, you know? I'm sorry, I may not be able to help your brother, but I swear to at least save you, Dragon is saying. Badly hurt, I think, kind of in the shoulder it went, on his right side, so I don't know, maybe it probably didn't get to the heart. So, well, we do know that he survives. I'm just like thinking, will he get medical treatment anytime soon? And yeah, at least he gets Shanks out of here. You all really thought you could get away in the chaos. The person who was with Gunka is saying, pirate or townsfolk, none of you will escape on my watch. And attacks everyone, pirate or townsfolk. So God's Knights are just going to continue attacking townsfolk as well. As we can see, there are people with this mark on their backs that are part of the hunt. So this person just keeps the hunt up, reporting in. The Rocks pirates are coming in from the southeast. Marines are saying, the Roger pirates from the northwest. Oh my god, I love the little cute. Oh, Roger looks so adorable on this little chibi picture. Rocks is cute as well. They even made celestial dragons look cute. Like, okay. We've been sandwiched. Current location, Roger, Rocks, and I guess, well, the way out for celestial dragons. Okay. Give back Shaki. It's Roger! Fight to the last! We haven't gotten the treasure to safety yet! The Rocks crew are coming from the other side! So the Marines are also trying to get the treasure out and the celestial dragons out. I'm going to save her first. No, I will. Let go. Shaki, we're here to save you. Everyone is rushing to save Shaki. Hurry and stop them. You at least moved Shakuyaku, right? St. Summers, about that. St. Summers, so someone already got to her. No, she is here. Maybe she knocked out everyone who was around her, so they couldn't move her. Don't tell me all of them were taken out by one little chained up lady, Summers is saying. And we have a really fun panel of them like facing off, and there's just someone's butt sticking out of the wall. Sounds like the pirates out there are really going to town, Shaki is saying. Oh my god, how distasteful. There's nothing less cute than a woman who knows her verse, Summers is saying. Oh my god. It's like, I find cute a woman who doesn't know her verse, who thinks she's worthless, so it's easier for me to like manipulate her and make her feel even more worthless. You know, this is just shows what kind of rotten, horrible and abusive person he is, as well as an obvious moment of him slapping her. Also, I just noticed an interesting detail that there are also, like, on his sword, these little spikes, which goes so well with his powers. I don't know, it's just a little detail. Yeah, we already knew Summers is disgusting, like, there's nothing new. But this was a very nice line to underline this. Then Shaki bends down and attacks him with her leg, which he grabs. Yeah, that is a downside of this attack, that the person can grab your leg. I think there's also this option to make it seem like you attack with one leg, but then quickly turn around and attack with the other, which of course is harder when you are chained, but still, obviously her hands are chained, but she still can attack with her legs, so that's how she took others out. But obviously for Summers, even though he did take the attack, so he didn't use his observation hockey very well here. He got hurt, but he did grab her leg, and now he wants to hit her leg with this spiky club, and he does! Oh my god. Because we see her scream and we see a lot of blood on her leg. Thankfully, we don't see the moment of the impact. You know, all those pirates are here to take you away, Summers is saying. Your popularity is quite the pain. It certainly made a mess of our tourney. Well, you idiots. Are you so out of touch that you didn't expect all this to happen? Well, people at the top, they're always out of touch, aren't they? Even if you survive this, Garling will ultimately claim you as his. Well, we know he doesn't. That's what makes it easier to read these pages. No one else really gains anything. So I'm starting to wonder if it wouldn't just be more fun to kill you here and now. Yeah, he's also a sadist. He's like a whole package. Package. Abuser, sadist, child killer, human killer, everyone, murderer, heartless, vicious, everything. They've come all this way just to save you. It would be unfortunate for them to survive hell, only to find the mangled corpse of their beloved here. Oh my god! Oh my god! I wonder what kind of faces they will make. Yeah, I don't know, you can't get more sadistic than that. And obviously we see a bit of panels with Roger here and Whitebeard fighting each other for the right to save Shaki. Shaki, we've come to save you. Shaki, are you okay? I'm going to save you now, Shiki, I think, is yelling. It will be me. No, I'm the one. Damn, my hands are tied right now. I'll leave Shaki to you. Like, there's so much happening. They are so taken with each other that it takes them too long to get to Shaki, who is now in real danger. But I think Roger here is yelling, I will leave Shaki to you, and I bet he's talking to Rayleigh, because I think that's what we are being set up for. And now someone here is jumping, who has to be Rayleigh. And then we go back to Shaki's scene. Can you hear that? They are right outside. She's properly terrified, understandably. But Summers continues talking, but I'm afraid they're just a little too late. Saint Summers, Garling won't forgive this kind of transgression. Little person here saying, zip it. If you keep quiet, they'll just chalk it up to an accident. Look at her face, all hope snuffed out. See, this isn't a fairy tale. I just got any here who'd show up. Life's a bitch, ain't it? Gah! I'll kill you in 5 slashes. Savor the pain. Your wishful thinking will drain out with your blood. Holy shit. He's like the main villain. That's like, it will be so satisfying when in the present time we hopefully just like, well, it would be nice if we could just murder him. If he just dies. Oh, that would be fantastic. I know we don't actually murder a lot of our enemies, but this one actually deserves this a lot. Like, out of all the God's Knights, he seems the most disgusting one, and we see his horrible face. He was like, And we got, that's really coming in. I'll send you to the darkest shadows of the underworld. We get so emotional for some reason. And we got the last page, which is a double page. Oh my god, so much happening. Wait, I have to cover it. Okay, let's start from the right. Transcended Higan Crescent. Furigana reads Red Spider Lily. That's such, he has such a way with words. Also, like, his entrance phrase and now this name of the attack is so beautiful. Shaki. He says, and sorry for the delay. Come and we get a reminder of that note. Come and make me yours. And he says, I'm here for you. So I think he's just trying to say, obviously I did come to save you, but also this is an answer to your note. I do have feelings for you, and I'm here for you. I mean, in a romantic sense as well. Oh my god. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, I think the title was about their love ballad, but also, like, I think it's interesting how this also reflects the dialogue of other pirates before. Like, obviously she will fall for the one who saves her, and though as readers we knew that she already liked Rayleigh a lot, and he was maybe a little unsure, but in the eyes of the other pirates it would be like, oh yeah, he did save her, so she did fall for him, makes sense. Oh my god, okay. And she's, oh my god, her face. Oh, that's so cute. Ray's son, you're late. Yeah, she did get hurt, but at least it will be okay. I'm sorry for letting it come to this, he's saying, also crying. I was so scared. Oh my god, she's so cute. You know, like, when they showed her before, she's always so cool, but at this moment she's so cute as well. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Even though we already know that, like, they are together in the present and they are both okay and alive, and after this, and still it's so emotional. I love this page so much. I'll never ever save it for later, you dog. Okay, there are some witnesses crying. Guys, we've got Shaki. Grab the treasure and run for it. Wow, a passionate rescue. Oh my god, this chapter was so emotional. Thank god, wait, there's translation note. I'll have to put it, like, with the cover page. Okay. Phew. I need to calm down a little bit. That was such a great chapter. Oh my gosh. We got to save Shaki. That is such a relief. Obviously, we knew we are going to save her, but for this plot line, this is such a relief. Now we got to see how they get or don't get off the island, how, like, Dragon's arc continues, because that is so exciting that we don't just see, like, the incident on God Valley, like what happened with these big figures of the past, well, kind of most not the past, but also, like, how Dragon became who he is right now, right? How it all started, the beginnings of Dragon, that is pretty cool, and obviously also beginnings of Shanks and Shamrock. I don't know, this is just so cool, but obviously I'm going to read the next chapter soon, so just like last time, I'm not going to theorize on anything, and obviously this is a flashback, but I think the flashback is probably going to end pretty soon. I'm not sure, maybe it already did by the ongoing, we'll see. But if you want to say something like just on this chapter without spoilers for the future chapters I haven't read yet, or share your favorite moment, maybe as usual, please do so in the comments down below. But I think it will be it for today. See you for the next chapter catch up. Thank you for watching and see ya.